All right, what's up, everybody? Going live a little bit early here just because why not? I'm ready. Let's do it. So, this is the out of practice live stream because man, I haven't been able to live stream in a long time. So, oh look, see, I'm gonna be rusty, right? I have my my sound on in the background there. So, yeah, I've got some time. It's a holiday weekend here in the U.S. A lot of the people that live here are out for the weekend, so I figured I'd take the opportunity to get on here and live stream because, man, it's been a while. There's a lot of stuff going on, and there's a lot of stuff I'm really excited about here coming up in the very near future, and I wanted to take the opportunity to talk to you guys about it, to introduce some stuff to you, and hopefully get some of you involved in it and everything as well. So I'm going to be going through here and just kind of checking out a lot of the things that I've been been into here recently. So we've got a huge new update for Cookie Run Kingdom that came out today. I'm going to kick things off by checking that out. I'm going to jump into Alchemy Stars, which is a game that I've mentioned before, but I really want to show you guys. This is going to be a really good time to jump into the game if you're a new player, like now, because in a week, I think, or so, they're having their 1-year anniversary and they're giving away a ton of stuff for free. So it's going to be a really good opportunity to jump into Alchemy Stars if you want to check out that game and play it. So I do want to showcase it to you and maybe get that little, worm into your head and have you thinking about the game and maybe looking into trying it out. There's also Counterside, which just launched globally yesterday, I believe. So I just started playing it. It's a game I've been working on. I want to check that one out. There's Dislight, which came out last week, I think, that I haven't done too much in, but that one's also interesting. I've been playing DC Worlds Collide as well, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of games, okay? And then on top of that, I've also been playing Teamfight Tactics quite a bit, and there's a brand new Legends of Runeterra expansion that has come out this week. There's a lot of stuff. There's so much stuff. It's crazy. It felt like for 2 or 3 months there was nothing, right? The only thing there was Tiny Tina's Wonderlands was one of the only things I was playing, and I was just kind of logging in and doing my dailies on Cookie Run and Alchemy Stars and stuff, and now it's just all the stuff. So I wanted to get on here and do a stream, and I don't get the opportunity to make a lot of videos or do a lot of streams, and I would love to break this down into nice, clean videos or individual live streams, but I just know I won't get the chance to do it. So this is going to be a mixed bag of all the different stuff. So I hope some of you will come along and join me. If you don't, I hope you will catch the VOD of the live stream later on the channel, and I'll do my best once the live stream is done to go in there and add some chapters for you so you can know when I'm playing and checking out which game. So with that being said, I was going to say we're going to get started, but actually I want to go ahead just in case. If I sound stuffy, I apologize. I had COVID, and then I went from COVID into a sinus and tooth infection, and I have a consultation next week to get the problem tooth removed. So I'm still having some issues. It's a lot better than it was, but basically the whole first half of May I was out of commission. So if I do sound stuffy or anything like that, that's the reason why. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this, and we're going to start with Cookie Run Kingdom. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get this swapped on over. So there's a lot that's been happening in Cookie Run Kingdom since I started playing initially. Since the last time I made videos, there's been a lot going on. There was a period there where it really felt like there was nothing going on, and I was literally just logging in, doing my dailies, and being like, I'm out of here. I wasn't logging in multiple times. I wasn't trying to get my dailies min-maxim or anything. I was just doing the minimum required to keep the ball rolling in the game. So there have been quite a few updates since then, and the one we got today is actually just insane. It's a lot, a lot of stuff. So we're going to jump in real quick. I'm going to catch you up on what's going on with this update. We'll touch on some of the other stuff that's happened on the previous updates kind of as we go through. I have already done most of my dailies for the day, so, you know, we're not worried about that. We're mostly going to be digging into kind of like the new stuff here. So this May 27 update, we got the Hall of Ancient Heroes. So the Hall of Ancient Heroes is a feature that I was really hoping that they would add to the game. Now they added a version of it that it's not my favorite version. It's kind of stingy and I kind of hate the way they implemented it, but I'm glad that they implemented something like it. So I've already got it unlocked. We can go take a look at it real quick. Let me harvest all this fresh EXP that I need here. Come on, zoom out, zoom out. Okay, it doesn't want to zoom out for me. It'll zoom in on the house, but it won't zoom out. Can we zoom? Can we not zoom here? What is your problem? Oh, you know what? I think I turned that off. That's why. Let's find out. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It was my fault. So out here on this little island out by the beach, we've got the Hall of Ancient Heroes. And you can see like the ancient heroes back here. We got Hollyberry, we got Dark Cacao, Pure Vanilla, and then I'm assuming the other ones here. One of them is cheese cookie or something like that, and I forget what the other one is. But anyway, if you go into the Hall of Ancient Heroes, this is going to let you put your top 5 highest level heroes on these little statues. And the lowest level hero that goes up here is called the Paragon. And basically what you can do is in all these slots below here, you can slot in a cookie that you want to raise to the level of the Paragon cookie. Now, along with this, they also increased the max level from 60 to 70, so, you know, star jellies were a huge issue before, and now you're just kind of effed. You know, we got every single cookie that you had gotten to max level now has to get 10 more levels, and it's an insane amount of star jellies, so there's a reason to grind and work again, I guess. But it is nice that you can slot in some cookies here. For example, I don't use Sorbet Shark for anything, but I wanted to try him out in the guild battle, so I popped him in here. And he's not actually level 61. I think on my account he's level 50. If I go in here to my cookies, did I pass him already? Or well, Sorbet Shark's not a him, it's a them, I think. But yeah, it shows level 61, but they're actually level 50, which is weird that it'll let me upgrade their. That isn't. I shouldn't be able to upgrade their skill beyond level 50. That's a little weird. I didn't know you could do that. So if I upgrade this and then I take them out of the hall, I imagine it still caps at 50. But anyway, so you have the Hall of Ancient Heroes. That's kind of how that works. But there's also a statue here. The Statue of Heroic Radiance, and you can level this thing up, and when you do, you get these buffs here. So I've got this to level 15. I don't quite have enough to get it up to level 16 or anything like that. The bonuses seem decent, but they don't seem ridiculously good, right? Like 2.4% attack speed is like... Was that attack speed? Attack. 2.4% attack is okay. But considering you have to spend your treasures and you also have to spend this new currency called Radiant Shards, if you look at something like the lion here, you know, I got this to level 7 and all cookies attack 8.5%. You know, like that's way better. This is buffing multiple things at the same time, so, I mean, it probably evens all out. It just depends on how much you care about each one of these. And the way you level these up is you got to spend this new currency called Radiant Shards, and then also you have to spend your treasures, and the limit of the level you can get to is based on the total level of all the cookies that you own. So in order to go from 15 to 16, I have to have 864 levels across all of my cookies. Right now, apparently, I have 2,505 across the level of all my cookies. Sorry. Calm down, stuffy nose. I may have to mute myself and blow my nose. Like I said, I told you I got this crazy sinus problem. So that's what's going on over there. Now, also, you're going to be spinning those radiant shards to unlock more slots, to add more heroes to the Hall of Ancient Heroes. So it's kind of like multiple different things that are going on there. And, yeah. So I like the fact that they're giving you a way to boost this. I don't like the fact that they're making you unlock slots like this. Also, if you switch a cookie out, the slot gets locked for 5 days. That's so ridiculous. I hate that they do this. It's so you can't swap cookies in and out as you need it because they want you to buy the slots. And if you could just go, oh, I'm going to do guild battle, let me put in Sorbet Shark. Okay, now I'm going to go do PvP, let me put in my Dark Cacao. Then you wouldn't really need to have all these slots. So that's why they do it. It's kind of scummy in my opinion, but I'm just happy they put something like this in. And maybe it'll improve over time. Maybe not. I don't know. So as you can see, I kind of plugged in my characters there. I got them all up to level 61. I probably don't want to keep Sorbet Shark there. I don't know, but I'm also not going to pull them out and then wait 5 days. So they got me, pretty much. Okay, so along with this, we kind of talked about, those two are kind of back to back in here on the update notice, the Hall of Ancient Heroes. And then we've got the Statue of Heroic Radiance. The next thing is the Super Mayhem Paladin's Oath. So Super Mayhem is back. Now, originally I wasn't too crazy about Super Mayhem, but when they took it away, I realized that I actually liked it because it gave me a reason to want to build different teams of cookies, which basically no other mode in the game does. At the moment. So I'm glad this is back. We're gonna get into this. This is probably gonna be a good chunk of the content for Cookie Run Kingdom tonight. Is gonna be the Super Mayhem. I haven't done anything with it yet. So there's a couple of differences this time. So in the previous Super Mayhem, you put 3 PvP teams together, and then you face 3 PvP teams, and then whoever won the match would finish against the next team. And then your next team would come in. So like it kind of like had this rolling effect where if you won the first match, you kind of had like half a team or a quarter a team that would fight the next team before your second team came along to fight them. Now it's just straight up team 1 versus team 1, team 2 versus team 2, team 3 versus team 3, and that's it. So there is no like helping your other teams with the team that won. So it's a little different. I think it's a little more interesting that way. I did like the kind of like rolling effect that they had, but we'll see. We got a new cookie, Crunchy Chip Cookie. I did get him already from the gacha. I haven't tried him out. I haven't leveled him up. I don't know if I'm going to at the moment because I want to spend that EXP to get my other cookies up, the ones that I use all the time for guild battle and PvP and stuff, before I spend it on trying a new cookie. Although I could get him up to maybe like 40 or something, or we could leave him where he is, try to get enough stars to unlock another slot on the Radiant thingamajig, and then try him in that. So like I said, max level for cookies has been increased to level 70. You do have to be a certain kingdom level to unlock that increase. There's some management improvements for toppings, so now you can filter by like substats. I haven't tried that out yet, but let's see. For example, we can go into cookies, go to toppings. One of the ones I look for a lot is like raspberries with attack speed. So let's say we want raspberries and we only want epics, and then we want attack speed. Oh, so we can actually do attack speed and cooldown. Attack speed, defense. Okay. Attack speed, cooldown. Crit resist? Damage resist? No. Okay, so yeah, so this will filter it down. So this one here should have attack speed, and then cooldown. So I think this is actually going to be really convenient for trying to find particular toppings that you want. Like another topping that's pretty commonly used is like Swift chocolates with even more cooldown on them. And you can see all the ones I have equipped on someone. So that got added in. That's a neat little quality of life feature. I think it's going to be pretty good, just in general. So, what else did we get? I want to say that was the bulk of what we got here. Some new decor, which I haven't looked at. New stuff in the shop. Caramel Arrow and Cherry Blossom Cookie have been added to the mileage shop. Cherry Blossom Cookie, not so much. Caramel Arrow is really good. So, that's one to get. And then some new packages and blah, 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 blah. So, let's talk about some cookies real quick. Okay, so we can put these in by release, right? And we can kind of talk about them. So the last one I really talked about, I think, was Cocoa Cookie. And Cocoa Cookie actually turned out to be really good. As you can see, I have her at level 60. I've got her at 4 stars. She's an absolute beast for PvE content. She's really great. She's good in some PvP teams as well. Definitely a good cookie to invest in. Eclair is an absolute boss. Great in PvP, PvE, guild battle, just across the board. He's like cotton level good, right? Definitely a no-brainer. You know, get Eclair Cookie, level him up. He's just great. Tea Night Cookie was one that I was excited about when I saw the release, but I ended up not being too excited about him overall. He did kind of form a PvP team for a little while. It might still be out there, but it's definitely not in the same... He's not the same league as, like... I would say he's not even in the same league as Coco, right? Like, Coco is just all around good all the time. He's, like, niche good in some PvP teams that may or may not even be good anymore. Candy Sands, hey, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. Dark Cacao, so it took me forever to get Dark Cacao, so I haven't leveled them up because I didn't have the XP, but Dark Cacao is like really solid across the board. In PvP, not great for guild battle, could be used in PvE, but definitely a really, really solid PvP cookie, so if you got him, you can level him up for PvP. Affogato Cookie, mixed bag. I think it's better than Poison Mushroom generally for like guild boss battle. I've been using him, I think, for Guild Boss Battle for quite a while. Yeah, having good results there, but nothing too crazy. Caramel Arrow is insane. You can see I got her at 54 with 4 stars. Absolutely really good. I've got her on my main... Her? I've got her on my main PvP team, which I'm excited to show you my PvP team. I actually really like the team that I'm using right now. Cherry Blossom Cookie to me looked like an alternative to like a Black Raisin, so didn't turn out to be like fantastic or anything like that. I wouldn't invest in this cookie unless maybe you just really want to, or you haven't invested in like a Black Raisin yet. Then we have Wildberry Cookie. This is my favorite. This is probably my favorite cookie in the game, like, period. I love the looks of Wildberry Cookie. I love the skills. I just love this cookie. It's gotta be, like, if it's not my favorite cookie, it's, like, top 3 for sure. I mean, it's my profile icon right now. He's a beast. He's a beast at PvP, and actually really good in some PvP levels as well. So absolute monster. He's the staple of the PvP team that I run right now. And I'm excited to showcase that for you. These two I just got. What the hell is his name? Clotted Cream Cookie. Just got him. Apparently he's really good as well. I have not tried or used him at all yet. But very good in PvP from what I understand. And then the brand new cookie, Crunchy Chip Cookie. Like I said, I haven't tried Crunchy Chip Cookie at all yet. But we might check them out a little bit later on the stream. So yeah, I wanted to touch on those cookies that I haven't had a chance to update you guys on so far. So like I said, last one I talked about was Coco. Coco is like I said, a beast in PvP and PvE. Also usable in Guild Boss Battle. Eclair is great everywhere. Dark Cacao, really good for PvP. Caramel Arrow, really good for PvP. Wildberry is really good for PvP as well as some PvE. And then Clotted Cream, to my knowledge, is very good in PvP as well. Don't know about Crunchy Chip Cookie. Crunchy Chip Cookie, yeah. Don't know about him yet, but we'll probably check him out. Okay, so those are the cookies. What else have we missed since the last time I made a video? Okay, we've missed a few things. So we missed a lot of the guild update features. So let's go check those out real quick. So the guild's got like a new like guild hall and system and all this kind of stuff. They added some nice quality of life features to the guild. By the way, if you're watching or you're on Discord and you really want a spot in the guild that I have, please let me know. I do kick people for not participating in dragon battles or for being logged out for a long period of time. So if that happens and I have your name on the list, I can add you if you want to know our guild's dragons for dessert. And we are pretty solid. We're pretty solid as far as the guild battle goes. We're in the top 2% right now. We're usually in the top 1%. Generally speaking, we're in the top 1%. We'll probably be in the top 1% by the time the guild boss battle's over. We have a lot of people that battle later than now. A lot of people battle when I'm asleep, basically. But we got the guild museum. The guild museum has a bunch of guild relics in it. Some of them do things on their own. Some of them don't. Overall, you get different buffs and stuff from having the different relics. I mean, I think it's overall a pretty cool system. However, the Cookie Alliance was the mode that got added when Mayhem got removed. So this is the new mode that they added. I was really excited about this when it first came out. And now I hate it. I hate this mode. I hate everything about it. I can't stand it. I think it's terrible. You can see I've got 9 of 6 tickets for this thing here. They did just add in this update the ability to play Guild Alliance or Cookie Alliance at 2.5 times speed, which may help. We'll do one of these while I'm on stream here, just to kind of show you like what it is. But yeah, I absolutely hate this mode. So, but we're going to check it out. Maybe the 2 times speed will make it more bearable. I don't know. We'll see. And then we also got the addition of more main story chapters with the Dark Cacao story, which I have started but not gotten very far in. We also got the addition of the Cookie Odyssey, which is a brand new, very story-heavy mode. It's supposed to be story. I haven't done any battles in this yet. There's like these Odyssey missions that you have to complete in order to get these quills, and the quills let you progress in the Odyssey here and go through the chapters. And I mean, it is what it is. I haven't really had a reason to be that invested in it here recently. Like I said, for the most part, I was just kind of like logging in, checking my boxes and logging back out. But yeah, so I think that's got us mostly catched up on everything that has happened. Scar Glow, maybe? I don't know. I know that's a C, but did you get Crunchy Chip Cookie? Yes, I do have Crunchy Chip Cookie. I think we'll check Crunchy Chip Cookie out somehow. I don't have him leveled at all. He's right here. He's level 1. So we'll definitely try him out. I need to try out Clotted Cream Cookie too. I haven't tried him out. Let's see. Can I get them to level 40? I can get, you know, we'll go ahead and level him to 40. 40 is like an okay spot to test out abilities. Let's go ahead and upgrade his ability all the way up as well. So yeah, maybe we could throw him on a PvP team or something. I wonder what toppings do we want on him. So he's going to leave a claw mark on the enemy with the highest attack. Then he's going to charge enemies and summon his Cream Wolf. And when he's defeated, the Cream Wolf becomes enraged and continues fighting alone. If he survived... Okay, so the Tamer receives 25% of summoned creature buffs. Single hit damage. Okay. Plus 185% of crit. Summoned Wolf gets attack, defense, HP, and crit. Tamed Wolf... Claw mark Oh, minus attack speed. Okay, so it looks like, you know, like, obviously we have the typical, like, we could throw raspberries on him. But it looks like maybe some crit might be okay for him, too. We'll probably just check him out with searing raspberries. Let's go filter here. Yeah, I've got, like, some raspberry here. We'll get a couple more to level 12. And we'll throw some raspberries on him. All right, let's go. You gotta love getting toppings to level 12. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, so that's 4, so we just need to get 1 more to level 12. I don't pay too much attention to the substats because, honestly, unless you're in the upper ranks of Master or you're in the Grandmaster, it doesn't seem to matter all that much. I mean, it obviously does matter, but that's a level of min-max that I'm not at. All right, so let's throw... And you know what? Maybe we'll just get enough... We'll see. We'll see. I might be able to throw him or a Clotted Cream into the new tower. Sam, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Okay, so let me show you guys the PvP team I've been using. I have, like I said, I haven't been logging in like crazy or anything like that. I've been logging in once per day, which is not enough to get your kingdom, your arena rank up. I have been Master 3 to 4 every season since the start of the year. I'm not quite there yet on this account, but that's literally just because, one, I didn't pay for the battle pass to get the refreshes faster, and I've just been doing this once a day. But I've got a few battles here that we can fight. So we'll go ahead and jump in, and I'll show you the team that I've been using. So this is, I've got 2 teams. So this is my team from the last meta, I would say. It's still really strong. So we got Coco in the front. Coco is going to provide a little bit of healing, a little bit of stun immunity. So this is really good against teams that have a Wild Berry Cookie or that have a Sea Fairy. We got Sea Fairy, obviously, because she's just a massive beast in all content. So she has the hit and the stun. We got Eclair. I told you Eclair is good against all types of content. He's just an insane cookie. So he, you know, puts his weakness debuff onto cookies. And then if you kill one of those cookies, you get a shield. He also does really good damage. Uriah, hey, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. So he's just good in all content, right? That weakness debuff is killer. And then when you know, defeat an enemy getting that shield, it's kind of like a mini, pure vanilla cookie buff that you can get on your cookies when you're fighting. Cotton is obviously still just amazing. She's got the stun, she's got the soak, she's got the heals. She's still just a really solid cookie in all types of content. And then we have the Frost Queen cookie here as well, and she's mostly just there to kind of mess up the flow of the other team. So this is the team that I had been using up until the release of Wild Berry. Okay, and then Wild Berry made me want to go back to a team that I really like to play, especially when we had the last season of Mayhem, which is the speed comp. So now, this is the team I've been running right now, and you can see, like, the power level here is not the same. This is a 568. This is a 444. And, it's going to be a little bit lower because I only have 1 DPS cookie in here, which is Caramel Arrow, whereas I have 2 in this team. I've got Sea Fairy and I've got Frost Queen. But this is the team that I'm running right now. So the old speed comp, let me show you the old speed comp real quick. So the kind of the speed comp that I was playing before was... Okay, these are filtered by release. I need you filtered by level. Oh, level. Okay, so the old speed comp was basically, if I can find all the cookies here, you had Madeline. Yep. And then usually you would throw in another like tank or something, but this was the core of the speed comp right here. So the idea behind the speed comp is that you do a bunch of your damage with Madeline and you do a bunch of your damage with Pastry Cookie. And then you have these two who kind of support you, right? So with Madeline Cookie, He has immunity for 10 seconds when he gets a buff. Okay, and then he also increases his single hit damage. But when he has this buff, his attacks do area damage. So the idea is you get him to fling out these big AoE hits super fast, right? And then Pastry was kind of like your go-to. She also gets a buff for herself that increases her damage and attack speed. Then you have Lilac Cookie in here. So he would also he would cause other cookies to gain increased regular attack damage proportional to their attack speed boost rate. So he would make Madeline and Pastry hit even harder. And then on top of that, you would have your Mint Choco Cookie, who his skill plays a buff that gives you some healing and also increases the attack speed. So it was all about just attack speed, attack speed, attack speed. And that's where you would try to win by just burst damage on your opponents, right? And the treasure you would use here is you would use the Librarian's Enchanted Robes. So this would cause the attack speed of the two cookies with the highest attack speed to be boosted by 65.5%. So you would use this, and you would make sure that Madeline and Pastry had the fastest attack speed on your team, so that when this treasure went off, they would get boosted more. Then Lilac would boost them, and then they would get boosted as well from Mint Choco. I never remember his name. Okay, so that's like original speed comp. So when Wildberry came out, I wanted to try a different version because Wildberry just seemed insane, right? So Wildberry's a little bit ridiculous. His single hit damage deals damage and stuns for 1.3 seconds. That's on his base hit. On his base hit, he's stunning every time he hits. And I was like, well, if you pair that with attack speed and him hitting faster, then he stuns more. That seems pretty good, right? So I decided, okay, we're going to keep Madeline. We're going to keep Wildberry in here because everybody's going to get an attack speed boost because we also are keeping in Mint Choco, right? So we're going to get that 40% attack speed when his ability goes off. Instead of Pastry, we're using Caramel Arrow because Caramel Arrow is better in like every single way compared to Pastry Cookie. So if you're not familiar, Caramel Arrow just does a lot of stuff. She has a ranged attack. She jumps to the back out of harm's way and just like nukes people down. It's absolutely insane. And then our extra slot here. So we basically, we kept a ranged DPS with Caramel Arrow. We kept Madeline, right? We kept Mint Choco. And then instead of having the attack boost from Lilac based on attack speed, we're going to use Eclair. And Eclair's going to do the weakness debuff. So it's a little like defensive for us. It helps our cookie survives and it adds the shield. Plus he also does a big boost of damage himself. So by swapping him in, we get that defensive survival aspect. And then on top of that, we're going to throw Wildberry in, who is going to be stunning the enemy team, also increasing our survivability, also interrupting their flow. And then on top of that, he does a lot of damage with his last hit. So we're still using the robe, we're using the attack scroll, and we're using the crit scythe here as well. So this is the team that I've been running in PvP. You're gonna see that these teams that I'm fighting right now, my power level is way over there, so they're for the most part they're just gonna get destroyed. But hopefully we can find a team here that is higher level than mine. You can kind of see. I think I beat a team that was like 640 with this team that's 440. So you'll kind of see. We're gonna speed this up. Now watch the HP bars, okay? Now pretty much all their like survival stuff they had right there popped. So that was a little bit of I would say that was a little more rough because they had a lot of survival stuff to help them against that initial burst. So they had the stun from Cotton plus the healing from Cotton. They had the Stun from Sea Fairy. I don't remember who the last person was there, but yeah. LTZ, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead. We got a 559 here. We'll try against this team. I think we can beat it because this team, even though the power level is high, I don't think the cookie composition is good. Although they do have the shields from Pure Vanilla. They have the stun from Sea Fairy, so maybe. This team, what is going on here? Why is their power so low? That's really weird. If you look at this team, they're all level 50s. Roughly. Interesting. Oh, we'll see. I think it's weird. I feel like their power level should be a lot higher. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. By the way, if you're watching and there's something specific you want to see, please let me know. I'm kind of rolling with, you know, the things that I wanted to take a look at here. Yeah, that was... I don't know what was up with that team. Yeah, I'm just kind of going in the order of things that I want to do here. But if there's stuff you specifically want to see, let me know. I don't have the same kind of like huge account as like Codations or Hyrule or whatever. But I do have a pretty solid account with a lot of different stuff in it. So I could definitely showcase that. Okay, we're going to try this one. So my team's got 444. This team has 559. But they have 3 DPS. I'm a little worried about the stun from Sea Fairy. And I'm a little worried about the shields from Pure Vanilla. Also, they're all level 60. And my cookies are not. So there's a chance... There's a chance that I lose this one, but I want to see how hard the loss is. All right, so we got the shields from Pure Vanilla coming in. We got the stun from Sea Fairy, right? It was not enough. They only got me to 80. You see? I told you, this comp is cool. It's super fast, and it's got all those stuns and still some good survivability. I like it a lot. It's I got to Master 4. Like I said, I didn't have the season pass or the battle pass or anything last season either. I got to Master 4 with this team. So we got a new selection here. And there's quite a bit of variety this time. So we do have some high-level teams here. I think this team will probably beat me. This Uwu Squid team. I don't know about this cookie. This one here. I don't know. This one's a coin flip, I think. And then I think I'll beat the rest of these. So I usually do this in order of least tokens to most. Oh, they have a wild berry too, and they have a clotted cream. They got a herb caramel. This is a interesting. That's an interesting composition they have there. I like a lot of the cookies, but I don't know about like the synergies between the cookies that they had there. That was almost. That was close to a mirror match, right? They had herb. And they had herb and clotted cream instead of a Claire and mint choco. Yeah. I don't think they had the attack scroll or the speed scroll though. I don't know what this is. This looks like a bait comp. Somebody just wants to win in a revenge battle here. Poor gingerbread cookie. Yeah, that was... I knew that was going to go that way. All right. Okay, so this one here. This one... I think I'll win, but... So they've got Moon Rabbit, who's going to soak and do some heals. They got the stun from Sea Fairy. Raspberry does pretty good damage against the middle field, so she'll probably take out a Claire. I think Caramel's going to be safe because she'll jump to the back. And then they're going to have some extra defense and some tankiness from the minions from Licorice, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think it's going to be enough. Because the AoE from these guys is going to just shred those minions anyway. Okay, and they have a Squid Ink for AoE. Ooh. We haven't lost anybody yet. And they're gonna, yeah, okay. Okay. That's the key. Like, we take some percent damage, but it takes a lot for us to actually lose a whole cookie. And usually we can shred through another cookie before then. Okay, so like I said, I think this one's a coin flip. I might just lose this one. They have a pumpkin for tank, a 5-star. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose this one. A 5-star level 60 cotton, a 5-star pumpkin, a 5-star Squid Ink. Not the best cookie, but it's a 5-star level 60 Squid Ink that slaps on AoE. And then we got the Sea Fairy for the stun, level 60. I don't know what this is, but it's likely a support. No, it's another DPS, I think. We'll see. We'll see. At this point, I'm okay with just taking the loss, just to see. It's a Frost Queen, so a lot of defense, a lot of CC. Okay, they are going to. They lost Pumpkin. They lost Frost Queen. Yeah, they're gone. We lost. Ooh, close. Come on, Wildberry. Oh, okay, we just got to beat the sheep. I'm struggling in the early parts. I can't get past the first story part in Cookie Run Kingdom. Any tips? I could probably give you a lot of tips, but I need to see kind of what cookies and stuff you're working with. So if you look in the description, the Discord for the channel is down there. And if you want, you can hop into the Discord and throw some screenshots into the chat if you want. And I can take a look for you. Or if you want to, link to some or something, or you can just type in the chat. Let me know kind of what you're working with, what cookies you have, and I could definitely give you some tips. I also, on this channel, I never finished, but I did start a free-to-play Cookie Run Kingdom series. I think it has 3 or 4 or 5 episodes. You could take a look at that too, because I did that entirely free-to-play. Just the ones from the start? Okay. So if you have just the ones from the start, so you're talking about... Let me go ahead and lose this real quick, and we'll hop out to cookies. So you haven't done any gotchas, any pulls, you haven't gotten any extra cookies, nothing like that. So you're working with gingerbread, wizard cookie, strawberry, chili pepper, and whoever the other one is. Who am I forgetting? I feel so bad. Oh, the custard? No. What's his name? I can't remember his name now. Pure Vanilla's like great-grandson or whatever. Wait, I won that? Hold up. I won that? I wasn't even paying attention. I won that. Okay, that's ridiculous. All right, I think we've done enough arena. I wanted to show you guys that team because I love that team. It got me excited to play again. I have, but I got... Well, you didn't get any new cookies at all? Cotton candy? Okay, let me take a look real quick. All right, so let's sort these by rarity. Okay, so you got to... Okay. So the thing with the cookies that you get in the beginning is you have to invest in them up to a certain point. Initially, it's going to feel like you... It's going to feel like you're wasting your XP and your resources because you don't want to put, you don't want to put XP into a common cookie. But the thing is, you just got to do what you got to do to get, through the story levels. So I actually got, you can see here, I got my strawberry up to level 10. I upgraded the skill up to level 6, right? So I would say the level is more important than the skill, but basically if you feel like you're hitting a wall in story mode, then you need to first increase the level on your cookies, right? Then increase the skill, but do it like level by level. Like I would not dump a bunch of skill powders into trying to get like Strawberry's skill up, right? Just if you feel like you hit a wall, add some levels or add some skill levels. And then when you unlock toppings, throw toppings on there, right? So initially you're not going to get like the epic toppings, right? You're just going to have like the common ones, but like put them on there, right? It's anything you can do. So the key with all of this is you can't get your skill powders back and you can't get your XP back. You can get your toppings back, right? It costs you some gold to unequip them. But make sure you go in, and I know my head's kind of in the way, but right here, you know, make sure you level up your cookies, right? Basically, what I tried to do is get them all to roughly the same level, right? Get them all to level 5, then try to get them all to level 10, then get them all to level 15. That way, you're not investing too much, and along the way, hopefully, you get some crystals, and you can do some gacha pulls. Now, when you're first starting out, the only thing you should be spending crystals on is gachas. Like, don't spend it on decor. Don't spend it on increasing and purchasing, you know, your like landmarks and stuff like that. You need to do like 50 pulls. I'd say 50 pulls with crystals, as many as you can do until you get yourself a couple of good cookies that you're okay with investing in, right? So that's what I would encourage you to do. And if that didn't help, maybe give me some more details and I'll help you out. Oh, I appreciate that. You know, like I said, you can join the Discord, and I mean, you can always message me anytime, you know, and not on stream, but you know, some other time if you did want to show me, you know, like stream your account, let me take a look at it for you. We could do that as well. I'm totally down with doing that. So and I would say that I know, like right now, Wildberry is a pretty solid investment in general. So if you want to pull on one of these banners, I think Wildberry is good. We're going to take a look at a Crunchy Chip Cookie, and we'll see whether or not, you know, he kind of holds up. But this is at least one solid banner you can pull on for sure if you want to. But definitely I would try to get like as many 10 pulls as you can and try to get yourself. You need a couple of solid epic cookies. If you look at my free-to-play series that I have here on the channel, you can see how I kind of did things until I got a cookie. And then I was like, okay, let's put in this cookie now and invest in them and take it a little bit at a time. Got a message from my lovely wife. Unfortunately, we're not physically together. We're still married, but we're not together at the moment. So we're both doing the best that we can. Okay. Let's go ahead and I think we're going to check out. Let's do that one Guild Alliance run that I told you I was going to do. Just to kind of check it out with the 2.5 times speed and see if it's any better here. What did I need? Bread? Bread's what I needed. Okay. Oh, let me make sure my night light stays off. Okay. Okay, so let's go check out the Cookie Alliance. And let's just auto this thing. And then we will pay way too much money to ignite the beacons. Okay, so we're going to ignite it for 7 days. Okay, so the way this works, if you haven't tried it out yet, is you get 5 teams of cookies, and you're going to basically play through waves of PvE enemies and try to get as far as you possibly can with your teams. So, extra damage to stun targets, magic cookies attack increased, common cookies HP increased. Okay, But we're just going to do this with the auto teams right now because I don't want to go in and try to set up different teams. But basically, we're going to battle. We're going to get as far as we possibly can. This takes a while, and it doesn't feel all that rewarding. And that's part of the reason I don't like it. It doesn't feel all that strategic either, but it's just me. Okay, 2.5 speed is legit. I like that level of speed here. So we can switch teams. And when you switch teams, the team swap goes on cooldown. And you can't swap teams for a little while. But basically what I've been doing for this, when I play it, which is almost never, is I just let the game do its thing. I try to be as auto as possible. Right? So I just let the teams run until they die, and then it'll auto go to the next team, and then there from there, and there on, and there on. So up here you can see we're Chapter 2, Wave 5. So the further we get along in this, the better our ranking will be. And then at the end of this, we can get a treasure chest that contains a relic with a guild item in it. And then you can put that item into the museum and kind of help your guild that way. Looks like we're doing pretty solid, though, right now. So far, we haven't run into anything too crazy. We got my man Wildberry. So this first team here, Wildberry, Sea Fairy, and Eclair, that's a good combo. We got a little tank here from Strawberry Crepe, but I don't have Strawberry Crepe like decked out, I don't think. And then actually Affogato she does have toppings and stuff because I've been using her for guild battle. Alright, this is our first boss. We'll see how this goes. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it looks like Strawberry Crepe is gonna die. Oh, Wildberry is probably gonna die too. Oof. They all lived. They all lived because of Eclair's shields. That's crazy. You know, we are getting a lot of that stun bonus right now. Because we have a stun from Wildberry and we have a stun from Sea Fairy. Man, this auto team is kind of killing it right now. So much poison. Oh, hang in there, Wildberry. You're my hero. You know what we don't have on this team? We don't have a healer. If we had a healer, I don't know that it would be better, but if we had a healer, that's crazy. Look at, oh, Wildberry finally fell, my dude. I love that cookie so much. Strawberry Crepe's down. This team's gonna fall apart pretty quick now. We have no front line. Parfait Cookie as a boss. This looks rough. Yeah, let's just roll with it. Oh, we have Vampire on this. This is good. So this team, we've got Vampire, really good against single target. We got Cotton, who's a beast. We got Black Raisin to clear out ads. Oh, we have the Wolf Cookie. I can't see him. But we got Crunchy Chip Cookie in there. Look at him, he's riding the wolf. And then we got Coco, who, like I said, is a beast of a tank. This boss is annoying as all hell. It's taking forever to kill. This is at 2.5 times speed. So can you imagine at 1.5 times speed how long this would take? And you're just sitting here, just kind of like, Come on, just okay, she's dead. Vampire got her there. Good job, Vampire. Okay, look at that wolf go. Oh, now he's riding on the wolf. Oh, Crunchy Chip Cookie is gone. Get him, Vampire. Man, Vampire's not hitting him for as hard as I would have hoped. We do have healing in this team, though. We got Coco and we got Cotton for healing. This is actually a pretty solid team. I mean, I don't know, like, how good Crunchy Chip Cookie... Man, I keep messing up that name. I don't know how good Crunchy Chip Cookie was in this team, but the rest of the team comp is really solid. Oh, Coco's down. We got the stuns and the sheep from Cotton. That'll keep us alive for a little while, but not that long. Ooh, this team is going down. Come on, Vamp. Come on. Oh, he's almost killed the guy in the back. Oh, come on, come on, come on, Vamp. Get him, get him, get him. Yeah, Vamp got him. Okay, 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 okay. Alright, this team's dead. This team's dead. Let's bring in the Hollyberry team. This is the weakest team right now. So this is Mint Choco. Oh my god, this team's getting destroyed. Frost Queen is at 1/3 of her health. Oh, Mint Choco is dying. Oh, they're killing the back lane. That's why. They're killing the back row. Get him, Hollyberry. This team absolutely got destroyed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Eesh. So these guys attack the back row like crazy. Where's... Oh, okay. Just losing my mind there. Okay, so who do we want in the back row? Pure Vanilla's okay. He's got shields. Give me those shields. That's what we need here. We need shields. Yeah, now kill him. Kill him. Alright, sweet. Those archers are no joke. Okay, we got a boss here. We got Sorbet Shark, so he's pretty good for boss. We also have Dark Choco there, who's good for debuffs on the boss. Actually, Poison Mushroom is good on the boss, too. This is a decent comp. I don't know about Tea Night Cookie, but the rest of the comp is pretty good. I'm getting a little bit annoyed by being pushed back here. This is, oh my goodness, that was so frustrating. Come on. Oh, did he spawn more stuff, or did he split in half? I don't know what happened there. Oh, Tea Night's going down. I don't think this team's gonna beat the boss. Nope. I think we can beat this boss, but this team's not gonna do it. Dark Choco is gonna hold in there for a good while. I've got him equipped with almond toppings. Look at what the... How far away do we have to be from the boss? We're gonna get knocked back like 6 levels. What? That is so ridiculous. Let's go. Let's go. Get him. I don't know. Well, we do have Caramel Arrow in here in this comp. We've got our tank is basically just the pumpkin. Oh my god, look at those shields. Yeah, we're gonna die here. Those units keep getting shields on them. That is insane. So look how long this is taking. This is taking... It hasn't taken 13 minutes, but it would have it at normal speed. Now we just gotta wait for him to die. So, we got the wave 15. I always pick nature. We got a common Nightfall Butterfly. We're going to go ahead and buy this other chest because I don't like to run this one. See, all that for 2 common relics. It's ridiculous. All that time invested for 2 common relics. Like, I just am not a fan of this mode. Alright, let's donate our butterfly. We'll donate our training teaspoon. Looks like it has peanut butter on it to me. But yeah, that's Cookie Alliance. I don't love it. Alright, let's try this new mayhem mode. So this I am excited about. I already have 2 PvP teams, but we got to figure out what we're going to do for the third one. Right? So let's go to Paladin's Oath, and we're going to set up our teams here. All right, so team 1 is going to be the... we'll make it the Seafaring team. Team 2 is going to be the Speed Comp team. And then team 3, I have no idea yet. All right, so... Ooh, you know what? We don't... We need a Claire. Ooh, we can't have a Claire on both teams. Interesting. Well, we're going to do the speed comp the way I have it set up currently. Claire, and then we're also going to throw in our mint choco cookie, who is level 40 something, I think. Yeah, here he is. Alright, so we're going to do them. We're going to do the attack scroll. We're going to do our speed robes. And then we're going to do our crit scythe. Alright, so that team's good. And then we're going to come over here, and we're going to have to figure out what to do since we don't have a Claire. So we're going to put Coco in. We're going to do Cotton. Sea Fairy. We want our Frost Queen. And maybe we just go with pure vanilla. Alright, and we're going to do attack scroll. We're going to do the cooldown watch. And then we're going to do the resurrection feather. And then third team, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing here. We got dark cacao we could throw in the front. We could do maybe like a... Could we do a debuff team? Pumpkin's a good one to have. We could do like double tank. Like Hollyberry and dark choco, but I mean I don't know why we would do that. But we could do it. You know what? Let's throw in Crunchy Chip Cookie just for fun. Let's take her out. You know what? Let's do summoners, right? Let's try summoners. So let's filter magic. Oops. So we do licorice, right? So we got 1, 2, 3. And then we could do Snow Queen, but I feel like we still want to have a good support here. Support or a healer. So let's go with her. And then we'll do the attack. We'll do the cooldown. And then we're gonna do the seamstress pincushion. So we have like a weak summoning team. We've got our beastly stun team, and then we have our pretty solid Sea Fairy comp here. I think this is what I was running before Cotton came out, or not Cotton. Eclair came out. Let's make sure. Let's make sure all these cookies have toppings. Alright, he's got toppings. I don't know why I did that. Toppings, 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 toppings. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this team's gonna suck, but we'll see how it goes, right? Okay. Alright. Let's give it a shot. So these teams are all super weak. This is kind of pointless. So let's put our summon team in the front. So team 1. I want them to be... Okay, that put them in the... Yeah, okay. So we'll try out our summon team on these easy battles just to see how they do, right? I have 66 Mayhem tickets. Okay, so it's going to be Team 1 versus Team 1, and then whoever wins is good. And then Team 2 versus Team 2, and whoever wins is good. So we need to put our summoning team last and hope that our first two teams win. Wow, that was... Yeah, okay, this isn't going to provide us with any data at all. Okay, let's speed this up. Why are we at 1.5? So you only have to win 2 battles, right? So the thing is, if we win both of the first battles, our summoning team doesn't have to fight, which is good in my book. So we're gonna put them in 3rd, and then we'll start with I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter on these early battles. Okay. We gotta get out of chocolate before we start actually seeing people. Is it only 1.5? Oh, okay, we can do 2.5. Good. Alright, easy. I might have to buy the battle pass just to get the refreshes for Mayhem. We'll see. Okay, now advance me to something a lot higher. Not chocolate 1. Okay. We're just gonna grind through this, you guys. I think we're gonna have to get to like crystal before we see people that are actually similar levels to us. It's unfortunate. I know this isn't the most entertaining. Just steamrolling. I don't even know if these are real accounts or if they're just made up accounts. You know what I mean? Like, some of the names look like... I'd have to see a really ridiculous name. Sogobun Onjikonku? Hongju? I don't know what that means. It's been too long since I've taken Korean. Yeah, none of these names are in English. I also don't remember my Japanese very well. I think that says Toku, Boku, something like. I don't know. I'm not gonna try. I just tried and failed. All right. Hey, okay, we got some real teams now. Unfortunately, they're all still really weak. Inihyun? Ihyun? It's a weird name. This person doesn't even have all the cookies on their team. They only got 4 cookies on that team. What the hell? That's weird. Oh, yeah. They didn't have enough cookies on their team at all. Well, maybe they just don't have the cookies. I don't know. Simply Berries. Hey, they got a wild berry too. Oh, they're kind of trying to make the speed comp, but not quite. So we're gonna get to where hopefully we're fighting a few people on our level, and then we're gonna go check out the chocolate chip cookie, the crunchy chip cookie. Dang it. Okay, we're kind of hitting some people here. Yeah, okay, we'll get a couple. That middle one at least has like 300 power. It's not enough. It's not enough. Who am I kidding? It's not enough. We need to be seeing people with like 400 and 500k for it not to be a complete slaughter. So what are you guys up to on this Friday night? You guys have any of you in the US with a nice holiday weekend? Anything planned? I have nothing planned. I go to the gym, do some grocery shopping, cook a few meals, watch some more K-dramas. I've been watching a lot of those. If you're in the market for those, I have plenty of recommendations. I might finish season 3 of Stranger Things and check out the 4th season. I don't know. I have a hard time. I like Stranger Things when I watch it, but then I have a hard time getting into it when I take a break. Okay, this is the first team that's kind of even remotely close to the same power level as our teams. Let's see. Can we... This is a 283. I wonder, should we... Let's try our summoner team against this 303 team. I think we're going to lose, but let's put this team in slot number 3. So we're going to win here easily. Then we'll see how our summoner team does. And then if it doesn't win, we'll clean it up with this team. Like, super easily. Ooh, this team kind of... Never mind. Okay, I've dropped down to 0 and I was freaking out for a minute. Oh, look, our summoning team is doing... Oh, this is closer than I thought it would be. I did think we were going to lose, and it looks like we're going to lose. We won? What? What? The summoning team won. Amazing. Hey, okay. So we have got... Okay, let's do this one. We got our summoning team in the middle, so we can see our summoning team against another... This one's a little more evenly matched. Kitty Paradise 69. Interesting name there. I know where your head's at. Game over. Oof. Yeah, our summoning team's getting its butt. How are we doing? Okay, yeah, we're gonna lose. Oh my god! Oh my... Dark Choco! Just being a beast, what the hell? Oh man, I thought for sure we were gonna lose that second round. That's insane. That is insane. Oh, okay. Alright, we got 2 battles here that are gonna be kind of tough, I think. So... We got a cheese comp at the end, which is going to get stomped by whatever. We've got a pretty solid comp here. And this is a comp I have not faced before, but it looks like a huge pain in the ass. Ugh. I think I can beat the cheese comp. I think this one here, I think we throw away. And then... let's put this team as team 3. Let's swap these. Ooh, I don't know, man. That's healing, that's shield, that's after death, that's the stupid kick. We might lose this one. We might lose this one. Alright, cheese. Oh my god, that cheese comp. That cheese. Oh my goodness. Come on, come on, come on, come on, Coco. Come on. Oh my god, they got us. We're losing this one 100%. So we lost. I lost. Yep. How is this team not beating my summoning team already? What the hell? It's just because Dark Choco is such a beast. Lost. I forgot about the rule. The 2 wins in a row. I wasn't expecting that cheese comp. That cheese comp destroyed my team. Holy cow. With the level 30 Ginger Brave. Insane. Alright, this is going to be the last one we do for Mayhem. Yeah, I'm not worried about any of these. Alright, we'll just do it the way it is. Oof, that was a tough hit. Stupid T-Knight. Treasure. Yeah, probably lose this one. I think it's literally just like Dark Choco is just like owning these teams. Summoning team held up pretty well against us. Everybody's running this stupid T-Knight. Okay. Okay, so not bad. We got 1 loss in there. I was not expecting that cheese comp to hit so hard. There's another one right there. Okay, so the last thing we're doing here for Cookie Run Kingdom is we're going to go check out our Crunchy Chip Cookie in-world exploration here. Super Mayhem Challenge. Got enough to do a pull on the clotted cream cookie here. Let's collect this stuff real quick. Okay, so let's go check him out. Not sure which level we want to do with him. Is this gonna be, let's see, is this gonna be too high? 730? Alright, if we just plug him in by himself. Where are you at, dude? There he is. Plug him in. We're going to give him the attack. We're going to give him the cooldown. And we're going to give him the defense. Actually, we'll give him the... what is it? The Jelly Watch. So he's 37,000 power. All right, we're gonna go back a few levels here. So we probably need to go back to like, I don't know, 4. Yeah. Should still be difficult, but let's see how he does. We're gonna take the speed down here. Turn it off auto. Actually, we'll leave it on auto. So he hits pretty hard. Okay, so he does summon a couple of extra wolves there. Gotcha. Okay. He actually does a pretty good amount of damage. Oh, got one of these things. Of course, we gotta see how the doggos jump, right? That's a pretty cool animation for his ability. Alright, here we go against the boss. So you got the wolves to take some extra damage. Wow. Okay. Pretty solid. I know it's not like an amazing assessment of the character in general, but I mean, if he can roll through that, that was higher than his power level, and he took it on solo there. I'll do some more testing with him, and I don't know if I'll be able to get a video out, but I'll try to get something out to let you know whether or not I think he's good. Okay, so that's not the end of the stream, but that is going to be the end of the Cookie Run Kingdom portion. So if that's what you were here to watch, then thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you want to stick with me, the next thing I'm going to be taking a look at here is going to be Alchemy Stars. I'm going to take a second and switch the game on the stream, just update it here, because I always forget to do that, and I remembered this time. So we're going to do that. That way anybody who wants to check out Alchemy Stars can. So Alchemy Stars, just to give you a little preview here, is like probably my favorite mobile game right now, even above Cookie Run Kingdom. So I'm excited to show that to some of you guys, and I hope that you guys will hop in and maybe get interested in the game. So we're going to go ahead and pop that open, and yeah, we'll move on to the next game. All right. Hopefully, yeah, okay, we got the right thing up. Tour Dog Studio, Alchemy Stars. Okay, so right here at the start, I want to let you know, if you are interested in this game, if you like this game, this is a really, really good time to start playing, okay? This game is about to have its 1-year anniversary, and they are going absolutely crazy for the 1-year anniversary. Okay, they're giving away 100 free pulls, which in this game is awesome. You do not get character shards, you do not get random BS. Every single pull is a character. You do get copies of the same character, but 100 pulls in this game it's like guaranteeing you pull a full cookie 100 times in Cookie Run Kingdom. Okay, so it's huge, and that's not the only thing that they're giving away and doing for the anniversary, so I highly recommend that if you're interested, check it out. So what I just want to do in this video is kind of introduce you to Alchemy Stars a little bit. I think what we're probably going to jump in and do is the what's it called? The sort of semi-roguelike mode they have here, because I can show off a lot of different stuff in that, the secret territory. And I'm just going to kind of showcase the game for you and let you know what it's all about. As you can see, it obviously has a pretty strong anime aesthetic to it. So one thing that's cool about this game is, you know, this is the main menu, and you can actually like customize it. So you can go in and you can swap, and you can like swap in different characters. The artwork in this game is amazing. It's so good. And so I'm really, I just really like the artwork in this game. It's what kind of kept me going with this game for a while. And then they did a crossover. If you're an anime nerd, then you probably know who this is. They did a crossover with Dragon Maid, and I was like, what? I love the Dragon Maid anime, so it was definitely cool to see. Toru, they brought in Toru Kana, who I didn't get. They also brought in Fafnir and I can't think of her name, the water one, Lukoa. Oh, and they brought in the earth one too. Oh, that's Lucoa, right? Not Thunder Forest. Yeah, Lucoa. And then the water one. What was her name again? Elma. Okay, that's who it was. So anyway. Like I said, artwork, gorgeous. Gameplay is super cool. So we're going to jump in. And what I'm going to show you guys here is going to be a special mode of the game. It's not the main mode. It's called Secret Territory. So the reason I want to show you Secret Territory is because I can show you a lot of different units. And I can show you team comps and all that kind of stuff can be done through here. So this is not the main mode of the game. There's like a story mode, there's boss battles, all the stuff you would expect from a gacha game. But this one has this special mode here where basically it's kind of like a roguelike, right? So there's these different paths you can take, and you can go down the path and you'll fight different battles and stuff as you go. When you defeat a battle, then you'll be able to pick like a reward that kind of gives you a team buff. Now, the cool thing about this mode is the levels for your units are all equalized. So if I use a unit that I only have at level 1 here, it'll be the same level as all the other ones. So you can kind of see a variety of units. So that's what we're going to do here. So anything with a sword is a battle. A cross sword is like an elite battle. A question mark is an event. The little green thing is like a healing spring. And then we have a boss battle at the end. And then when we get to the end here, we go to the next floor. And there could be up to 5 floors, I believe. So in this game, there are 4 different elements. You've got fire, thunder, forest, and water. Basically fire, earth, lightning, and water. Kind of Pokemon-ish. And you can see here that there is a counter circle. So water beats fire, fire beats thunder, or forest beats thunder, and thunder beats water. So whenever possible, you want to try to use units that counter the element of the enemy that you're going to be fighting. So I know this boss at the end is going to be, we're going to have a fire and a thunder boss, right? So if we're going to have a thunder boss, they're going to be good against water. If we're going to have a fire boss, they're going to be good against forest. So basically, there's no good way to ensure that we counter these bosses, because if we try to counter fire with water, then the thunder boss is going to deal extra damage to us, etc., etc. So we're just going to wing it, and we're going to kind of, we're just going to roll. We're just going to get into it and go from here. So we have forest, 2 forest, 2 fire, and a thunder, right? So 1 thunder, forest, fire. So probably going with a water team would be a good way to go here. Because forest won't counter water, water will counter fire, and then there's only 1 thunder enemy, so we don't have to worry too much about getting countered by that 1 enemy. So we'll go ahead and we'll enter exploration, and when we get in here, we have to build a team. Now you can have some teams like already made, but like I said, for this one, we're going to go in and we're going to make a water team. So your team has 5 units in it, much like Cookie Run Kingdom, and much like how in Cookie Run Kingdom you want to have like a tank and you want to have like a support and stuff like that. There's certain roles you want to have in Alchemy Stars in your team as well. So generally there's going to be these 4 positions: converter, sniper, detonator, and support. So you're going to want to have 2 converters. So we're going to go here and we're going to make a water team. We're going to get 2 converters. We're going to go Barton, and then we're also going to go with Klecken. Okay. Then you want to have at least 2 damage dealers. So the damage dealing classes in this game are Sniper and Detonator. Okay. So we're going to go with Azure. And then we're also going to pick up our next one. We're going to go with Korax. And then your last slot, you can kind of fill with whatever you want. In Secret Territory, it's a really good idea to go with a support that can heal your team, because in this game, in this mode, you don't regen your health between battles. So we're going to grab Phyllishy. So this is going to be our team. There is some science behind how you arrange your units on your team. I'm not going to cover that right now. I'm just going to go ahead and set it up real quick. All right, so let's see, 985, 1054, 11. Okay, so this is how we're going to set up our team. So once we get our team set up, let's go ahead and jump into battle. So in Alchemy Stars, you can see here's our whole team. You play on this grid of colored squares, okay? And basically what you're trying to do is when you start moving your character, you can only move onto tiles of the same color each turn. So if I decide I want to walk on these yellow tiles, I can only walk on other yellow tiles. I can't switch to red or blue or green, right? So you kind of have to pick a path, like which set of colors do I want to take? Every time you walk on a color that matches the element of your unit, they will attack if they're adjacent to an enemy, and they will also build up combo points and chain combo points to use their abilities. And that'll make sense here in a minute. So all of our characters are blue. So we want to walk on blue whenever possible to make sure everybody does as much as they possibly can. However, the one caveat to that is the character at the very top, the one that was on the front, the left side when we were making our team, is the captain. And they will always attack and build up combo and everything else, no matter what color they walk on. So, right now we have a pretty nice path here for blue that gets really close to these enemies. It gets next to this enemy. It's pretty close to that one. It's probably going to be a pretty good place for us to go. So, if we look at our characters, you're going to see that they have a... let me click off of that real quick. If you look here, you're going to see they have an active skill, they have a chain combo, and an equipment skill. So the chain combo is the one that we build up to by walking over squares of the colors that match the color of our unit, or if you're the captain, any amount. And you can see right above my head here on that chain combo, it says 2, 9, and 12. What that means is if you link 2 squares together, you get one effect. But if you can link 9 squares together, you get a stronger effect. And if you can link 12 squares together, you get the strongest effect possible. So let's just go ahead and show what that looks like. Okay, so we're going to connect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares. That means she's going to do her 2 combo. Klyken is going to do his 2 combo. Barton is going to do his 2. Phyllishy is going to do her 5 link combo. And then Korax is going to do his 2. So we're 1 short of being able to do the 8 chain combos for a lot of our characters. So what we can do here is we can use a different class called a converter, which is what Klyken is, and we can use his active ability. Active abilities are ones that you manually choose to activate whenever you can, and then they usually have a cooldown. So we can use his ability, and then it'll have a 2-round cooldown. When we use his ability, he converts the 4 nearest green tiles into blue tiles. So that's why you want to have converters. So watch, we're going to use this, and it's going to convert these 2 and these 2 tiles into blue. So we convert these, and now we're going to be able to connect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tiles. So now we're going to do her 9 tile combo. We're going to do his 9 tile, 8 tile, and then 8 tile. So that gives us the ability to do stronger hits. Now, we also have another skill here. I'm not going to go through every single skill and everything like that. I just want to give you a feel for how the game plays and some of the strategy that goes into it, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to use her ability, which also has the ability to convert 1 tile. So now we're going to get 10, which means we're also going to get I think it was Feliciai's 10 combo. So let's chain these together and see how it works. So every tile that we pass that's adjacent to an enemy, our guys are going to hit that enemy. Then at the very end, they're going to do their chain combo abilities. So watch this. So you'll see each one of them does an auto attack against the enemy. Then at the end, they're going to activate their skills. Now you didn't see them activate their skills there because we killed those enemies. And there weren't any enemies in range for us to use the skill. So now you can see that there's no blue around us, right? And this is where having the captain comes in handy, because the captain is going to use their skill no matter what color they're on. So nobody else is going to do auto attacks, but our captain will. So let's try to chain together as many of these yellows as we possibly can. And you can see here, if we hover over this, it shows us where our attack is going to hit when we get to the end. So you'll see that every time she's adjacent to an enemy, she'll do the attack, and then she does her chain combo attack there. All right, so same thing. We're going to chain together as many of these blues as we can. All our guys are going to attack. And we can use her skill again if we want. And we can put our Mirage down. We'll convert that tile to blue. And then we can do our little chain combo here. So, I know I took a lot of time to explain at the beginning kind of how this works. But in practice, you saw it went pretty fast. Once you know what you're doing, you know, lining up those combos, figuring out what tiles to convert, you know, getting everything into range. There's kind of a lot going on there that you can check out. So now, since this is secret territory, we get to pick a buff that we want for our the rest of our run. So we can get plus attack for our Thunder Aurorians, which is what the units are called in this game. We can get Detonator Aurorians plus 30% chain combo when connecting 15 plus tiles, or increase max HP by 7% for Aurorian converters. I'm going to go with the max HP because every team we're going to try to have 2 converters. So that's 14% increase in max HP for them. And our total health pool of our team is our health pool overall. So that's just going to give us a nice little health boost. All right, so we'll do a couple more battles just so you can kind of get a feel without all the explanation. So this one, we got green, 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 blue, red. That's a lot of green, so we probably want to go with a fire team to take them down. So we're going to go over to fire. We're going to clear this out, and we're going to build our formation here. We're going to use Senza. We're going to use Aiki. Sorry, Toru, not you. We're going to use Graham. We're also going to use Faust. And ideally, we would use a healer here, if possible. And the fire doesn't have a lot of healers. The only one they have is Alice. So we'll add Alice in here. All right, so she's 1076, 989, and 1020. How is she stronger than Faust? That's crazy to me. Okay, so this is the team we're going to go with. Let's go ahead and jump in and start the battle. Now, sometimes when you get in here, you're going to have waves of enemies. So you have to clear out one wave before you can fight the next wave. So we'll see up here in the top corner if that's the case. This is one wave, so we only have to beat one wave. So same thing here. This time our team is fire, and we want to walk on red tiles. Now, with this particular team, I actually have gotten these units to a high enough level that they have a secondary element. So Senza has a lightning Ike has blue, and then Faust has blue, and you can't see him, but down here Graham has lightning as well. That means they'll activate on those tiles, but they do a reduced amount of damage because it's a secondary element. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to activate our converters here. So Ike's going to convert blue and green tiles around us, and then Faust is going to convert yellow tiles. So we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to try to chain together as many of these as we can. And then get our abilities to go off. All right. So Graham has a cool ability that actually lets you jump a little bit and reposition yourself, and he does a big burst of damage to everything around him. So we got this nice green tile here that we can kind of combo together. Now, Sins is the only one who's going to trigger on this because none of the characters are green and none of them have sub-elements of green either. But it looks like now we're going to have this nice red chain. That looks really nice. So we'll follow this around. Now at this point, it's pretty much just bash the enemies, but there's a lot of extra mechanics that get added into the game, like weird stuff that happens in tiles or enemies that do weird things or, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it does get a lot more complicated potentially. We're going to increase... My fire guys are really good. My forest team is probably the weakest. Forest or water. So I think we're going to boost up our forest team. Alright, we'll do one more. Okay. Alright, so we have the Luminous Ring. Let's see... Kind of useless for us right now. It's usually recovers HP, or it will revive a unit that's died. Okay, so this one we got a mixed bag here, and then this one is an elite battle against green and against yellow. So this would be another one that fire would be good against, or we could potentially use green to beat the yellow. We haven't seen a green team yet, so let's try a green team. So we're going to go over to Forest. We're going to clear them out, and let's build a Forest team real quick. All right, so we're going to go Forest. All right, so we want Hero, who I just got the other day and have not actually used yet, so I'm super excited about that. Siobhan, Araya, and we're going to use Pact, and we're also going to use, where's she at? Louise. Okay, so we want Araya at the back, and then 980, 1155, 1040. Okay. All right, let's give this a shot. Sinus infection stuff is killing me. I'm really excited to check out Hero. I don't actually know what Hero does. I just know she's really good. So let's see. She converts any two selected tiles to enhanced green tiles and deals 200% damage to enemies in a cross shape to the maximum range centered on each tile. What? Chain combo. Okay, and then she enters dual stance at the start of the round or whenever passing through an enhanced tile. The next normal attack deals 110% damage to the enemy. Okay, we're just going to have to check it out. So we have some green tiles here. It'd be cool if we could convert those. But it looks like all I can do is convert these red ones back here, which doesn't really help us. So I think we're going to connect these blues and just let Hero kind of do her thing. That gets us one. That gets us one. Let's do that. I love those samurai chops. Chop, chop, chop. I did not bring a healer. That's probably bad. Okay, we got some green now. Sweet. Let's do a green chain. You can see my my green team is not the strongest compared to my other teams, like at all. Ooh, the damage. Okay, we got everybody's skill up. All right, so let's convert some tiles with Pact. All right, give us some greens. We're going to go ahead and activate Araya's skill. So Araya basically just attack boost herself like crazy this round. We're going to do Siobhan. So she selects a tile and then selects another tile to make a 2x2 or a 1x4 grid. So what we can actually do is we could change... What do we want to do here? If we go here, here, here... We could convert that whole thing, and then we can kind of go here, through here, and swing around to the side. That seems pretty good. And then we're going to save... I think, like, this is going to be enough to kill this guy. So we're going to save our other abilities right now. Ooh, I say that. Yeah, okay, we're going to kill him. Good. And then let's try Hero's skill. So convert any two selected tiles to enhance green tiles and deal 200% damage to enemies in a cross shape to the maximum range centered on each selected tile. So if I convert like this one and this one. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that's kind of cool. Didn't hit as hard as I would have liked, but, you know. Whew, popped that guy really hard. Holy cow. Okay, so... we don't really have a lot of options here. We're just gonna have to use her 2-chain. That did not hit as much as I wanted it to. Ooh, that's not good. That doesn't help. You see, it's getting a little bit spicy. And unfortunately, like I said, our team here is not going to heal. Okay, attack for forests. Increase HP by 1.5% for Aurorian converters and supporters after every victory. Up to 15%. Let's get more attack for forest, because they are not doing very well. Okay, we got one more battle. It's the boss. Let's do the boss. And you know what? We haven't done water yet. No, we haven't done thunder yet. Is there any point in doing... We're just going to do thunder because we haven't done thunder yet. That'll be like a nice little showcase. All the different elements. So that's what we're going to do here. Let's go ahead and build us a thunder team. Oh, not you, sir. I'm getting a little bit of a lag, a little bit of a delay there. So, thunder team. Alright, so we want Revi. I actually just got this team up to a really good level, so I'm excited to see kind of how they do. So we're going to use Schwartz, Beverly, Granru, and then Roy. It's going to be our last guy here. Alright, so we want Schwartz at the end, and then 956, 1038, 984. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to fight this boss with this Thunder team. And of course it starts us with like no thunder anything around us, which is amazing. Okay, but we can convert here. Let's go big or go home, right? Ooh, actually this is connecting in some good places. We're gonna have a pretty big chain here. And then let's see, use, can convert something into a yellow right now. I think that one. Yeah, let's do that one. All right, let's do this. Big chains, big chains. Look at this. If we get to 15, we get to go again. You can do it one time per turn. That is not a lot of damage. Whew, this battle is going to be rough. Alright, we're just going to do a 2-chain. Slam this dude. Okay, we got him below 50% in the first turn. I feel a little bit better about that. But now we're all out of yellow tiles, so just gonna have to get some chains in here. What? She's a 5-chain. Oh, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Ooh, another 15. Nice. All right, what do we got? Yeah, let's use her ability. That did not do as much as I wanted. That didn't either. All right, let's do some conversion here. Okay. Oh, we can't get a B that far. Okay. Let's see. So we can loop around here. Let's convert that one. It's probably good enough. So we can't get Aurora time again. We can't get that. We can do 15 hits, but we don't get to go again this time. Can't you move closer, please? I hate to use all these good yellows. Can we hit, yeah, we can hit 15, right? 14. Oh, okay. No! Ah, I was gonna use Roy's ability to get the 15. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so Revi's sub color is blue. So we can use that. Alright, let's do some converting here. Our team is taking a lot of damage. That doesn't help. Alright, let's go. Got him. Oh, we gotta kill these guys too? Oh, that sucks. I don't even know if I can get over there. Well, let's try to go get rid of this green one down here before it goes off. Okay, let's get 15 out of it. Alright, Aurora time. And we're going to use him. Let's put a B there. Alright, we got this. We got this. Cool. So then we get a better like relic after we fight a boss. Leaves a bomb where your movement started that detonates following your and your allies' actions. Support Aurorian's excess healing converts to a shield for 1 round on 1 level. Refresh additional MS luminometer when that battle starts. Let's do the bomb. Alright. Man, you guys, I said I was out of practice at the start of this. It's in the title, out of practice, and I feel out of practice. It has only been like an hour. 2 hours. It's been 2 hours, and I am like, drained. I'm drained of energy. I feel like I put everything into Cookie Run Kingdom. But it's all good. It's all good. So I wanted to show this to you guys. There's so much in Alchemy Stars. I honestly feel like, you know, Cookie Run Kingdom had its first anniversary in January. Alchemy Stars is about to have its first anniversary in June. And I honestly feel like Alchemy Stars has more stuff going on. Like, up until the release of this latest Cookie Run Kingdom expansion, Alchemy Stars definitely had more going on. There's some extra stuff now added in Cookie Run Kingdom in the latest expansion. I think bringing Mayhem back while keeping all the other modes was like a good move by them. But in my opinion, Alchemy Stars is a great game to get into. It's one of the most free-to-play friendly. The devs are super generous. And like I said, right now is a really good time to get in and check out the game because they're going to be doing like all the giveaways, all the resources, the 100 pulls, some new units that are going to be pity units, essentially, meaning you can earn them instead of having to pull for them. Just a lot of good stuff coming up, and it starts like next week, I think. I want to say it's June 6th or something like that. So I would definitely encourage you guys to check it out. Now, I have some more time later on this weekend. I think I probably need to call it here for the evening because I am just getting really worn down, and I think it's going to be hard for me to maintain the level of energy and enthusiasm that I'd like to bring to the live streams. Like I said, I'm out of practice. It's really hard to go from nothing to like a 4-6 hour live stream without having that practice. So if you guys enjoyed this stream, if you tuned in, if you liked it, if you watched the VOD, please let me know, and I will try to do 1 or 2 more over the course of this weekend while I have the time available. Otherwise, you know, I may wait until the next time and just try to do a couple of recorded videos for you guys. So I did want to mention, like I said, a couple of the other games that I've been playing. You can see them here on the screen. Counterside literally just came out yesterday. It's a pretty cool tower defense style game that I've been enjoying so far. Dislight and DC Worlds Collide are similar types of games. DC Worlds Collide you can't actually get from the App Store, but you can get the APK and add it to your emulator, and then it stays updated, and it keeps itself updated and on track. So all 3 of these games I've played DC Worlds Collide the most, and I think it's really cool, especially if you like the DC Comics universe. It's a fun one to check out. It does feel a little slower, a little more grindy, a little more like it wants you to spend money than these two do. Dislight, I've played a little bit. I also have been playing the beta for Marvel Snap, which I think I'm okay to say that. I don't think they put an NDA on that, but that's the game that's come out that's by former developers of Hearthstone. It's pretty fun. There's not a lot to it, in my opinion, but it's pretty fun. And then outside of that, Teamfight Tactics has a new expansion coming out on June 8th that's all about dragons. I've been playing that. They have a pretty cool duo double up mode where you can play with a friend. I've been playing with Aggie a lot. We're really looking forward to the release of that and getting to check that out. So if you've ever been interested, I mean, feel free to hit us up. Like I said, check the Discord in the Discord link in the description below. You can find us there, and then we can add you on the League of Legends clients and play with you guys if you want. And then also Legends of Runeterra just came out with this latest expansion that revamped the Path of Champions, which is the really cool kind of roguelike PvE mode that they introduced that has actually become their most played mode in the entire game. It's you can do it 100% free to play. You don't need to have any cards in your collection at all anymore to play that mode. And if you like anything like Slay the Spire or Monster Train, or even if you thought the Secret Territory there looked kind of cool, and you like the League of Legends universe, or you just like really good art, I would highly encourage you to download Legends of Runeterra and check out that mode. Everything I mentioned today is playable on mobile, but the majority of what I mentioned today is also playable on PC. So Teamfight Tactics, PC client, Legends of Runeterra, PC client. Counterside will be coming to Steam very soon. And then the other ones that I mentioned, Cookie Run Kingdom, Alchemy Stars, DC Worlds Collide, and Dislight are ones that you either got to play on your phone or play with an emulator. So I don't know, you guys. I'm rambling. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I know it's been a long time. I haven't forgotten about you. I haven't forgotten about the channel. There's just a lot going on IRL that's very stressful and time-consuming. It's been 5 months since I've seen my wife and pets, and it's a struggle. But, I'm trying to do what I can when I can, do my best. So I encourage all you guys out there, if you're dealing with anything, hang in there, keep trucking, keep going. You got to do what you got to do to get your life to where you want it to be. That's generally my thought process. So yeah, please join the Discord, message me. I'm all alone out here. And I hope that you play some of these games I mentioned, you check them out and we can talk about them and just hang out. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate you watching the stream. I really do. I was surprised to see so many of you jump in. Thanks. And